We are really in the midst of this feeling of shedding in the end of the snake year. And for me, it's been like itching. I'm like itching. I'm dying to get out of this skin. I'm so ready to move on to this new version of myself. And every time you think that you've kind of gotten rid of something, something's moved on, something's shed, there's more to be shed. And so, two things that you need to know here. First thing, when you are in the midst of all this shedding, please, 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 please give yourself more nourishment. And if you're feeling like shit, I don't want to do anything like that today, give yourself a break, cut yourself some slack, because if you reboot your battery, turns out probably the next day you'll be able to complete everything you wanted to do. So that's the first part. The second part is to remember that in this identity shift that we're kind of all going through, you have to remember that you are the flower. You are the flower, and you don't get mad at the flower for not growing, for not shifting, for not doing what it's supposed to do. You start looking at the environment. Does it have enough water? Does it have enough nutrients? Is the soil right? Is the temperature right? Is it getting enough sun? You are very much like that. So it is your job to curate your environment. If not locationally, like using astrocartography, you need to do it within your house, within each room, within your bedroom, within the things that you watch, the things that you listen to, the food that you eat, the water that you drink, the kind of conversations that you're having with people on a day-to-day basis. It also has to do with what you wear. Everything right now should be curated. So if you're feeling like this itchiness that you can't handle it, sorry, my dog's she's going crazy over there. So if you're feeling like you can't handle it, then you need to start curating. And I use the word curating because removing sometimes can be really harsh. You're pulling this out, you're pulling this out. It's hard. If you're curating and say, if this was a museum and you wanted to create the perfect gallery collection, you wouldn't just like pick something off the wall. You would look at everything together and see if it comes up with a cohesive image. I want you to do that with yourself and really curate your environment around you to ensure that during this time where it feels really, really itchy, you're not going nuts.